In this video, I'm going to be demonstrating very simply how to get keyboard input from the user in Java. So let's get started. Let's create a brand new project in NetBeans. And let's just call this thing user input example. Oops. And we'll just leave the main class as it is, no problems. Okay, so by default, I'm just going to get rid of all these comments. Just clean it up a little bit first. All right. So the idea in my program is I want to have the user enter two numbers, and I'm just going to add them. That's all I'm going to do. Just print out the results. So it's just something simple. I don't want to spend a lot of time, but I want to show you how to read a number in from the keyboard. Okay, so first thing we're going to do is we're going to declare variables for our two numbers. And the answer too. Declare variables, and I'll do it with integers. So I'm going to use ints. So I'm going to go int num1, num2, and then answer. Oops. Okay, so I've got my three variables I'm going to use here. So they're going to be integers. I could do with doubles as well, but I'll use ints for this example. And then let's start reading in the information from the keyboard. Read in the numbers from the keyboard. Okay, so to do this, what I have to do first is I'm going to actually create this thing called a scanner. So the scanner with a capital S, and I'm going to call it input equals new scanner bracket system.in. Now it's going to go red. In NetBeans, what I can do is right click this thing, and I can go to fix imports. Right now, it doesn't know what the scanner is. So if I have this import statement in there, the default one is this one, click OK. What it does is it adds this line in. And what it does is it basically imports the scanner object so I can use it in my program. The scanner, what it basically is it's sort of like a listener, and it's going to listen to this thing called the system in. And it's going to allow me to type down here in my output console. So by doing this, it just allows me to use the keyboard in the output window. And so let's show you how this thing works now. So now that I got my scanner created, I can actually use it. So first thing I'm going to do is go system.out.print, and I'm going to say enter the first number, put a colon, and I'm going to put a space. And I'm using print because I want the cursor to sort of stop right here. If I put println, it's going to go to the next line. So let's leave it like that. And we're going to go num1 equals input dot. Now we take a look what we got here. These are the options that it's going to give me. These are all the functions or the methods built in. The one I actually want is called nextInt. So it's going to get the next integer from the keyboard. That's what we're going to do here. We'll do the same thing for the second one now. So system.out.print, and then please or enter the second number. Okay. Same idea, except this time it's going to be num2. Num2 is going to be input.next int. And keep in mind, like I said earlier, I could have used doubles instead. Doubles allow decimals. If I was using doubles, just take a look. We've got next double. Next double. So we can read doubles in the exact same way. So in this case, though, I'm using nextInt. So we're going to use that. That should give me my numbers. And we're going to add this together. So answer is going to equal num1 plus num2. And then finally, we'll display the answers. So system.out.println. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to go num1. Then I'm going to put a plus sign. I'm going to put quotation marks. And I'm going to add a plus in the middle of the quotations. So it's going to be the number I enter. So say I enter a 5. It's going to say 5. And it's going to use the plus symbol. And then it'll be plus num2. And then I'll attach in an equal sign. And then plus answer. So in this brownish color here, this is sort of like some characters I'm attaching here. So it's going to print out num1. then a plus symbol with a space on each side, then it's num2, then it's an equal sign with the space on each side, and then the answer. Let's see if it actually works. Okay, so please enter the first number. We'll go 5, enter. Second number 6, enter. And it says 5 plus 6 equals 11. So that's all I wanted to show in this program. I didn't want it to be overly long. I just wanted a little demonstration in how you can create your variables and how you can fill them in using the keyboard. And then do a little bit of simple math. I just added in this case. Again, this is for integers. You can do the same thing with doubles. And remember, in NetBeans here, if you just go input dot, you can see all the things in it. So if you got to get a float, you can get it right here. Or sorry, float is right here. If you need a double, it's right here. You know, if you need like even booleans, you can read those in as well using the scanner class. So just take a look. These are all the methods that are built in. And hopefully you found this video a little bit useful. And again, just a little demonstration in how to get some user input with the keyboard.